You guys want to know what that means in deaf culture? In this video, we're going to teach you guys.
Yeah, so September is Deaf Awareness Month, and if you go onto Instagram and check out the hashtag Deaf Awareness Month, you'll find a lot of cool posts. A lot of deaf people are posting about deaf awareness, things that we like, things that we don't like. So go ahead and check out cool stuff there. But for this video, we wanted to talk about how there's more to ASL than just signing with your hands. Because if you sign with just your hands, it'd be really boring because it would be like you're speaking in a monotone voice. And so deaf people use their face a lot, and they use their mouth and facial expressions to emphasize things, to get their point across more effectively. And so yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and teach you some of those. So I use these mouth movements a lot, but he isn't as familiar with them. So for this video, I'm going to be teaching him the important mouth movements that we use in ASL. So the first one that I was doing earlier is, which just means look. So you got to do it too. We use this one often if we ever are wanting to get each other's attention somewhere, because it's like rude to like point. So we just will say like, and that's what people do, is they just always say whenever they sign, look. So that's a cool one. And then another one is, and this is the sign finally. So whenever they sign finally, this is just kind of the emphasis of like, finally you're here. So finally. Good. And then pow. That one is for like something that's like sudden. So do it too.
What is that? I don't know what this means.
This means like sudden event, like something unexpected happened. You're just like, good. And then this one just means something that is large. Either like if someone's really tall, you can say, or if someone is big, you can say, or you know, if the building. So that's just, you just emphasize the largeness by saying ch. All right, and then if you want to say if something is small or thin, you do your mouth like this. So
kind of like you're whistling? Yeah,
kind of like you're whistling. So that's like thin, or if you were saying something was really small. Yep. And then another one is, I can't do this one, which just means it's like just a process, just kind of what I feel like it means, but just kind of doing the
continuing.
Yeah. And then this one, which means like recently, that's normally what I do the sign for. Like it just happened, like you just missed it. And then that one is like more like you're emphasizing that they're lazy, like emphasizing that they're lazy or whatever. Okay, this one can mean like powerful or just big as well. So the sign powerful, you could do, or if someone was like there's a large crowd or whatever, you could say. It's just emphasizing that it's big and powerful. Yeah, it's like you puff up your cheeks and like let out the air. And then if something is far away, we always do. I remember if you use your tongue. I think you do. Yeah, so that's just emphasizing that it's far away. Yeah. Okay, this one, it's ping. it means like the sign for this is like they have a tendency to, or like he tends to blah blah blah. So, and then if you this one, yeah. So that one is if you're like if like a can of soda is like empty or something, you say.
Kind of just like you're slurping, you're finishing it off.
Or if like then a room is like clear, like no one's there, like everyone left, you could say everyone just like left. And then okay, this one is probably my favorite one. It's yep. So finish. So anytime I'm like just sick of it, I'm just like stop. And I'm just like or you do it to me too. Just more emphasis.
It works
like,
really well on siblings as well.
Yeah, I do it with my younger brother too. I'm like, so just, okay, and then the last one is the one that
The
you
last
used.
one is one that I kind of taught her. So in Puerto Rico, before I knew any ASL or anything, Puerto Ricans also do some facial things for some reason, I don't know why. But one that I saw every day was they would give directions or tell you to look with their lips, kind of like the look, but they would point using their lips. So they would be like, so if we were like asking how to get somewhere, they would just be like, oh, like down that way. And it was just super funny because I started doing it with her just because I picked up the habit.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh look, you're already learning ASL and mouth movements and everything.
Sometimes I get a little confused because I'm used to and I'll be like, oh yeah, he's pointing somewhere, I have to look, and so we use that one a lot.
If I'm asking her to get something out of the cupboard or the fridge and she doesn't know where it is, I'll just point with my lips.
I'm like, it's not really clear.
It's not.
Or sometimes if you don't understand something that I sign, you'll also just go, oh yeah, you do that.
That's another one that they do. If they don't understand what you're saying or if they're confused, they'll like wrinkle up their nose.
You also do it with your mouth though too. You're like. So yeah, if he's ever confused with something I sign, he's just like just sign it again. Yep. So I guess lots of languages use facial expressions and mouth movements, and ASL uses a lot of it. Definitely a lot. And it makes it fun. So a lot of people say like, yeah, deaf people are really expressive, and it's because that part of like movement and stuff is a big part of their language. So that's why deaf people are so expressive and sometimes loud, because we're using all of these voice and mouth movements. So yeah.
So we hope you learned something fun today, and go ahead and go use it. For all you moms, you can use finish with your kids that are annoying you while they're online doing online school. So be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at asl.dyad, and we hope to see you guys with the next video.